due to I know we late. Um, I'm trying wait for y'all to come in the room. We're gonna have a brief moment. We're gonna talk, but it ain't gonna be a long podcast. So if you don't get to catch it, sorry. Like I said, it's only gonna be a few moments.
Cause he was they had some chicken.
All right. All right. Two people in the room. Five people in the room. Great. Hold on. Seven people. Cool. We might be able to make this happen then. All right, sup? What's up, Eric? Hey, Miss Sassy, how you doing? All right, look. I know we supposed to be on at 7. Something happened. Wasn't able to make it at 7. I can give y'all as long as time will permit. Actually, the podcast was canceled due to curfew standards and curfew pressures. But like I said, I'm here to rock out with y'all because I love y'all. He loves y'all too, but the curfew ban is kind of crazy. They made all the restaurants close. Okay. I'm glad you well, Sassy. I'm glad you well. So with the curfew that we got, they close restaurants early, so people can't get food if they're hungry unless it's already at the house. I guess my question is, how do y'all feel about this new world crisis? First, it was the a pandemic. Now it is, now it is an epidemic because a lot of people are rioting and forcing the city to close is the only way they feel that they can isolate the situation. What do y'all think? How do y'all feel? Drea, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Hello, Drea. How you doing today? Yeah, I feel like it was bound to happen too, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what city everybody's from, but I know down here we have a racist park that was named after a Confederate man, and the city got tired of it and they pulled the statue down. So ever since they pulled the statue down and broke a couple windows downtown, they put us on a curfew ban, and the curfew ban stops us supposedly from moving around after 7 o'clock. But if I was like take you on a ride through the city right now, you see a million people out still doing whatever they want to do. So, it is what it is, I guess. But that's the whole reason why Ace and I are not together tonight, because of the curfew ban. I'm in my house. I was headed to his house, but our wires got crossed. So you have me tonight, just me. I'm sorry. I hope I'm well enough or good enough for y'all. But yeah, that's what's going on. First it was the pandemic. Now it's the epidemic of riots and looters and robbers. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. It's a crisis. I had to cancel a trip to visit y'all this week. You supposed to come? Yeah, it is June. Dang, that's messed up. Okay. Well, hey, we always here. So, and you never did get back to me about those hotels either. That might be why it slipped my mind. Oh, we trying to stay safe. We definitely gonna do that. I appreciate that. Hi, Roz. How you doing? So, in this time of crisis, like, what do y'all think? What do y'all think is the best solution? I gave y'all my thoughts. Well, I gave you part of my thoughts and Miss Monet's thoughts. I feel like locking the city down is not doing anything but making people bubble up a little harder, because the whole pent up 3-month thing for the pandemic really blew. It made everybody, it made a lot of people, not everybody, but it made a lot of people say, oh man, I gotta get out the house. I gotta do something. I'm not around people. Oh my God, what am I gonna do next? The government is collapsing. It might be. You think it's gonna last for a while? I hope not. The future gotta be better. The future gotta get better than this. It gotta. Like, this is crazy right now. This is real ludicrous. I mean, I feel like, okay, I said, like, that was a different approach. What Miss Monet said the other day, that we should dismantle the police. I never thought about that. But what's up, Slim? How you doing? It is a bigger picture. It's a deeper agenda. Yeah. It's just ironic to me how, when she said that, it made me think like, yeah, maybe if we did all get together right out of Congress and disband the police officers and all this, but that would just make people run wild, because they would feel like there's no one to enforce the laws to them. And her other suggestion was get a different agency or a different law-abiding group to police us, or we learn to police ourselves. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, somebody said YouTube is stopping certain people from getting notifications. Like it can say you're subscribed, and then it unsubscribe you on its own. So you might want to go back and check that and make sure you're still subscribed, because I don't know. Stay positive and pray. Yeah. It's crazy. When I used to watch the riots from the past, I couldn't live like that, but now I'm like actually living it. Yeah. It does make faith stronger. Okay. I appreciate that, Sharonda. I'm not a religious man. I'm a spiritual man. And I don't think the government is going to collapse. I don't think it's a false. I think basically this is my own agenda. This is my own thought. This is me altogether. I think China felt like America owed them some money, and we ain't made good on it. So they tried to kill off a small, people. They try to do a population control over there, and just coincidentally, it traveled around the whole world. But when it got to America, they didn't tell us how bad it would be. They didn't tell us how to cure it, even though they found a cure somewhere in one of these other countries. But they didn't share that with America. So America was forced to pay the burden of something that our government is doing that we're not even aware of. We owe them a lot of money. And then so I felt like that's what the coronavirus was. It was payment for that. And then, people not liking or not caring for who our president is, our, other dictators from other countries, kings, emperors, rulers, whatever you want to call them, they all have a dislike or disdain for Donald Trump. So that just made things that much worse. I feel like when the pandemic came, a lot of people got worried for no reason. Not saying it wasn't killing people, but I felt like they got worried for no reason. And if the more people that went down there to get tested, you were around other contagious people, they got it. So then it spread throughout, the United States. Just because of that. You're like, oh man, I need to hurry up and get tested. Why? If you don't have any signs or symptoms, why would you go get tested? That's crazy. But they say, some people are just carriers. But the carriers wouldn't know, because the carriers were just probably going on about their business. Now it's everywhere you go, you got to have masks. So, me and one of my family, we were joking about that. We were saying, who would have thought at one time in the world they would say we got to wear masks everywhere we go, when wearing a mask made you seem like you were a bad guy, or you were trying to hide something or do something. So then all of a sudden they let us free, and just, not just civilians, but police officers were pent up, and civilians were pent up. I don't know what George did or didn't do. All I know is that the cop killed him. And once that happened, everything hit the fan because people are tired of it. Like first it was Aubrey, Ahmaud Aubrey. Then it was the Brenda. I think Brenda might have been first. It's either Ahmaud first or Brenda first, but it was those two. Then it was the stock market. But you know what's not going down? Money. Money is not going down. Like if you have the forex trading, money is going up every day. Every day that the U.S. dollar is being the U.S. dollar is being raised to cover other dollars across the world. China's money is kind of high. Euros are the highest. That's what I'm saying. So it's crazy. It all happened. Well, hold on. Note these things are distractions. They're taken away right slowly. Mega equals NWO. I'm just saying. Hey, you might be onto something there for real. It happened because our stock market was already crashed. Of course, we keep making cash with no real collateral backing it up. This is true. This is true. Even if we don't get tested, if you are not in a medical distress, they just going to tell you quarantine. Right? They're just gonna make you go quarantine. What's up, Venus Libra? I think the virus was released for population. Yeah, that's what I just got through saying. To eliminate the elderly. I don't know if it was to eliminate the elderly. I think it was more or less to eliminate certain people, but it didn't work out that way. You know, just like when the government introduced crack to the hood or to the lower population, it was meant to kill the lower population, but the high class got hooked on it too. Then it became a problem. It wasn't, that's with everything. Police brutality. It not only they don't only mess with black people, Mexicans. The other day they pushed over an old man and he bust his head and started bleeding from his ear. That's not black people. We didn't do it. It was white on white that did that. But that's not the point. The point is these cops are getting out of control, period. Be it black, white. And I'd give them this one thing. They stand together like a gang. No matter what's going on, they all band together anytime one of them are in need. But let that same person who is a cop get out of the force, do his time and retire or whatever. He'll tell you all kind of stories about how police are bad and what they do that's terrible. The virus came from a lab. It did. We are in biological warfare. Yep. The police brutality, racist stuff will happen again. It's gonna keep happening until, yeah, they're still bad. It's gonna keep happening until one of these three things happen: loss of finance, loss of self-harm, or harm to their family. When people start doing one of those three things, then the police will stop doing what they're doing. Viruses go airborne within 3 days because they are known to mutate quickly. COVID went airborne after 2 weeks, which some microbiologists whatever think it's a man-made. It's okay. All I'm saying is this: if it's COVID-19, hold up, that means there was 18 versions before. They're not calling it COVID-19 because it came in 2019. They're calling it COVID-19 because this is the 19th version of it. What you think about that? That means there were 18 other versions that they put in the world that just didn't do what they thought it was going to do, but this one did. If it's airborne, wearing some of these masks ain't gonna stop a person from getting it. Like, they don't even talk about COVID no more. It's like it doesn't even exist no more. Okay, scars. Okay, yeah. All right. But that's what I'm saying, though. You know what? First of all, let me thank everybody in the room. I appreciate y'all still rocking with us, even though we're under the ban. That's why you don't see him. So, if you join late and you're wondering Where's my buddy? Where's my partner? Where's the other half? We have a curfew ban. As you can hear right now, somebody doing something, the police chasing them, or fire engine. I don't know what that is. Fire engine. Yeah, that's fire engine now. So they're putting out, they're going to somebody's house to resuscitate them or something. Each epidemic, pandemic is a combination of all these different viruses. How many have we had? You know, speaking of viruses, I think I'm immune to a lot of them. For the simple fact, when I was a kid, and it's gonna sound crazy, most people I know had chickenpox at some point in their life. I tried to get chickenpox when I was 7 or 8, maybe 9. 7, 8, or 9. I tried to get chickenpox from my relative who was younger. She was like 2 or 3, and she had chickenpox. And they're like, don't touch her. So I'd touch her, and I'd hug her, and I'd rub the little stuff on the sores. But I never got chickenpox. To this day, I never had chickenpox. My thing is not the average person should know viruses are not curable. They run their course. The more you sterilize, the more they are prone to catch it, and it will mutate. Okay. If the viruses don't kill us, the vaccine will. You know, a lot of people think that. Some vaccines really are bad. Maybe this vaccine won't be. Who knows? Apparently, they are in the process of eliminating the master RNA sequence because RNA isn't stable. It's harder to do compared to DNA. Okay. Got mosquitoes coming in here. Y'all remember when we had the mosquitoes? The what was it? The Zika virus. The mosquitoes that came from Africa that they were bringing the Zika, or what was it? Was it Zika? I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but it was something that they were bringing. That if they bite you, the mosquitoes, you would die. A lot of us are still here. They said a word about the end. I doubt it. A couple years ago, the 2K virus or whatever was supposed to send us to the Stone Age all over again. That didn't happen. What else was supposed to kill us? The meteor. I don't know if the meteor ever hit or not. You know, the Western. That's what it was. The Western Nile virus. Yeah. Don't take the vaccine. I don't trust any Bill Gates backs. He and his family will have to take it first. Hey, I'm with that. I believe that too. Any vaccine that they administer, because at one point they were talking about making it mandatory. I'm gonna have to homeschool my child in, you know, because I'm not gonna let you take away my children. Look, they go to police. Street clear. Ain't nobody right. I guess they're the only ones riding around. So we just made their job hella easy. They don't got to do nothing because supposedly crime is down because everybody has a curfew now. It's crazy. The best thing to do is to allow our body to develop antibodies against... Yeah. Are you a nurse, Treya? Because you know a whole lot about this stuff. Let me find out you're a nurse. I'm sure everyone has or has already caught COVID. These masks don't absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's what I think too. But provide false security. That's it. That's it. I mean, that's what this world has come to. You know, they experiment like, okay, I'm gonna tell you that there's no difference between a mechanic and a doctor. You hear me out now. Mechanics fix cars all day, right? Doctors heal people every day. So when you take your car to a mechanic, if it's not something that he can read with a monitor, with some kind of, you know, thing to hook up to your car and tell him what it is or give him a code, he doesn't know. He can, oh man, it sounds like, you know, that sounds like this, and then that's not it. Or, you know what, I'm gonna fix this, and this, and you know, that might work, that might not work. A doctor does the same thing. A doctor says, oh, what's wrong with you? You got A, B, and C? Oh, well, that sounds like this right here. Or you tell me you got A, B, and J? Huh. Well, yeah, the first two, they go together. So maybe you probably have this. Not a nurse. I like to educate myself with facts, not fear. It's basic microbiology that sixth graders learn. Okay, yeah, I know. I heard of the RNA. I have. Long legacy experimenting on blacks. Yeah, they have. Yeah. Well, you can't not wear a mask down here because some places say shit like you can't come in if you don't have a mask. Damn, I cussed. I was trying not to cuss. I was trying to keep the video non-cussing so we could get monetized. But it looks like this video will probably not get monetized because of the cussing. Snap. Medical apprehend. Yep. What's up, Peace B? What's your zodiac? We gotta do that. I don't remember your name. You look new to me. When I was in nursing school, Western Nile virus, they were suited and booted in hazmat back then. Shaking my head, this will pass. The masks are not to protect you from the COVID. They're used to keep your germs to yourself. That's dumb. But I guess that's right. That's pretty, because if it's airborne, there's no need to wear a mask, so you're going to get it anyway. Have not been to Costco for that reason. Okay. Libra, Sun, Scorpio, Moon. Okay. I like Libras. But yeah, that's like I said, I'm not gonna kill y'all with an hour and 30 minutes today. I don't have a co-person to feed off of. But I think I just got bit by another mosquito. But all in all, thank y'all for rocking with us. I hope everyone's safe in these times. If it got a ban or a curfew, I guess it's best to just do it and not fight the issue. I'm hungry as I don't know what. So I'm about to go in the house and get me some food. Masks people use cause a build up in bad bacteria. It'll make you more sick. Most people are not wearing the correct masks. My thing is the people are wearing gloves, cross-contaminating everything. Yes, they are. I seen that. Someone walked into the store wearing gloves, touched all the merchandise, touched their money, touched the merchandise again, touched the door handle when they opened the door, touched the steering wheel, and never took the gloves off. But the thing is, it's not germs that's killing people, it's fear. You know what I'm saying? They generate enough fear to make people react a certain way. And right now that seems like that's the norm. Everybody's acting like they're afraid of the next person, and for what? For what? We ain't been afraid of the next person. The next person ain't ever did nothing to us that have never been done to anybody else before. So I don't know why anybody would be afraid of it now. Sheep. Yeah. Okay, so as to get back to work, thanks for tuning in. Sharonda, my thing is people are wearing gloves. Yep, cross-contaminating. Yeah. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Haven't seen you on here in a long time. Glad you're back. There's no topic tonight. We're just having a breakdown about how we feel about the pandemic and how we feel about the riot, the looters, the protesters, the cops. We're just having a general conversation about how we feel about these things right now. Yeah, the gloves, that really upsets me too. The best thing you can do is eat more fruits, greens, cleanse your body thoroughly, fasting, and go out and enjoy the vitamins from the sun. Hey, I'm with that. I'm with all that. No. Probably have to eat some more greens. I don't really eat a lot of greens. Broccoli, I like broccoli. I don't really get crazy with kale and spinach. I used to eat a lot of spinach, but it just, I think I overdo everything. I used to do the apple cider thing, but I was drinking too much of it. I would pour like that much in my bottle, and I would drink it all day. I shake it up and drink it all day. Well, not all day, because it only take me about 20 minutes to finish a bottle. I go through a lot of these. See, I wasn't trying to plug them. You know what? Smart Water, if you see the video, we need to get paid. Y'all have any other concerns? Any other concerns that y'all would like this to address? Because like I said, I keep it 100 with y'all. Less meat, that's hard. That's real hard for me. I don't know if I can give up meat. I've tried. It's not a successful mission for me. That's not a successful mission for me. Raise your vibrations too. Okay. What's the best way to do that, Sharonda? Hey, Tanya. I mean, you're one of my biggest supporters and biggest fans. Did you know I had a book out? And you haven't contacted me to get it yet? I'm just saying. Not to put you on blast. Just saying. It's a good read. No, I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think you have to call 911 or call the police. Because I think the next racist thing you see, it'll be, look, unrest is coming. That's coming for real. Unrest, civil war, martial law. Those three things are more than likely going to happen before 2020 is over with. Okay, I'm doing most of that. I appreciate it, Tanya. Trump already declared martial law. He's trying. He's trying very hard to get the National Guard to confine us to our homes, which I don't know why. That here's how that works. Because I was in the military. So the National Guard walks through your city, tells people what to do. They follow their orders, whatever they may be, and they tell you to remain calm, stay in your house. But here's the problem. Some of their relatives are in that city. Some of their relatives are going to be some of the people that they're policing into these areas. Now, you bottle up anything long enough and shake it. You take a can of soda and you shake it up. And you open the cap, it explodes. That's all that's going to happen. So it'll turn into civil unrest. It'll be certain civilians going against the military, in which case it's crazy because every military person, main boss, believe it or not, the boss of every military person is a civilian. It's not a higher up because they work for the civilians. They don't work for each other. They don't work for other military groups. The military is here to protect the people, the civilians. Yeah, crazy. You have heard acid reflux? A GERD. What is GERD? Acid reflux. Okay. Most media is false. Media, one thing I do is not keep watching the news. There is an agenda. There's always been an agenda. I mean, yeah, it's true. They do have orders. But at the end of the day, their boss is civilians. They work for the people. Just like the police are supposed to work for the people. Now, why that doesn't work out or why they don't do it, implement it the right way, I have no idea. But police, firemen, emergency people, military, all work for the people. I feel like if I don't watch the news, I will be uninformed. But I do watch it and I am misinformed. It's a lose-lose. You can't cut your left hand off without needing your right hand. I don't know. It's crazy the way they have the world right now. My son is in the military, and one word works for the FBI Academy in Quantico. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like civil unrest is coming because the police are going to make it police against civilians. I don't watch the news at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I have no reason to watch the news, even a speckle. All right. I hope it doesn't get worse. I really hope it doesn't. I hope me saying civil unrest is just a bad idea. I hope it doesn't happen. But look. Yeah. We do need to get rid of how the news exaggerates things. But at the same token, it's not the way it's the people who run the news. It's the people who run these things that make these things bad. It's not everybody, but if you have 6 kids run down the street and 4 of the kids wear red shirts and 3 of the kids wear white shirts and 1 kid wears no shirt, and the 1 kid with no shirt breaks a bunch of windows, kicks in some doors, they're going to say, man, those kids were bad. They're not going to say that 1 kid. They're going to say those because he was in their group. So, with that being said, I bid y'all adieu. I know y'all probably have some thoughts that y'all want to get off your mind. Please leave them in the comments. And as soon as we get to make another video together, we will address them. Or, hopefully our next podcast will be Thursday of next week. We might have a guest. All depends on how this curfew ban is working. If not, I will try to come to y'all on Thursday for a little powwow. That's what we'll call it. If we can't get together for the podcast, we get together for a little powwow. There's a lot of great ideas out here. Sometimes you just need people to listen to them, or sometimes you need a platform to say them. Well, this is that platform. So I bid y'all adieu. All that y'all go through, remember I'm praying for the best. Hope everything is good on y'all end. And yes, Black lives do matter. With that being said, I gotta go. Peace, and thank you all for all y'all support and love.